Hey everyone, Richard here, about to go get 2 sets of keys made for the Airbnb because the guests have requested. Try that again. I'm about to go get a couple extra sets of keys for the Airbnb made because the guests that are in there right now requested an extra set. I think their daughter is staying with them. I'm not actually sure. We all have things that we need to deal with in our life. We all have issues we're working through. We all have problems. We all have at least one person in our life that they might be a hater. And I just want to talk about how I am dealing with all of that sort of thing currently, because things have changed radically for me recently, especially since moving home from Korea. I think when I first met Steph, I was a very fiery personality. Didn't really know how to deal with having low energy. At least I call it having low energy, because it's a problem that whenever something goes wrong, then I guess I just would normally look for the closest energy source, which is always a human, and then take it out on them. And I've almost virtually completely cut that out of my life. At least I'm trying to. I think not having a regular job has helped me look inward more at myself and contemplate my own thoughts more. And this has helped me face the fact that I was very far from perfect, and I just wanted a better relationship with Steph. I always thought that my biggest challenge once I got married was being in a relationship, because so many relationships fail. 50% of everybody gets divorced, or some crazy number like that. Things with Steph and I have really worked themselves out for the most part. Nothing's perfect, but they're going really well. Without saying exactly what the problem is, we have haters on the internet and we have haters in real life. I am not going to let any single person get me down. And I think because I've been able to work out the relationship part, the hater part is way easier, even though it's a huge challenge. I think prior to getting my relationship mostly straight with Steph, I would have never been able to deal with the types of people that try to bring you down. And it actually becomes pretty funny, because when you see haters, all you're really seeing is someone who is not having a good life. Something is wrong with their life. And therefore, they look to others who might be having more success or might be enjoying their life more, and they try to do whatever they can to suck a little bit of energy out of that person so they can get energy themselves. That's really all haters are. I know a lot of videos have been done about this on YouTube. You can see YouTubers who have millions of subscribers or whoever just talking about how to deal with haters, the definition of a hater, the type of person that is just an asshole, whether it be in the YouTube comments or on Twitter or on Instagram. Dealing with haters is like something I never ever thought I would have to deal with, because I never envisioned myself making videos to the level that we make them. And these days, at least on our main channel, our reach goes global. So many of you guys are watching Steph talk about dramas and top 5 videos. So many of you guys are watching Steph and I talk about different issues with Hallyu Back news, whether related to K-pop or whatever Korean thing just might be the topic of the day. And the amount of traffic that we see on our main channel now is profound and unbelievable. Even to me, even though I got the password on our accounts and I get to look at the YouTube analytics and see exactly how many people are watching and how old they are and what country you guys are in, it's still mind-boggling, okay? Because I started YouTubing in my mid-30s, which meant I didn't have any experience in any of this for the majority of my life. Growing up without the internet, not having the internet until I got to college. And now look at what we do, and look at the amount of influence we have. Look at that, you guys. They closed down Taco Bell. Kind of unbelievable. I thought Taco Bell was impenetrable. Anyways, having the type of job that we have now, it changes your life so much. It changes your perspective on how humans interact and behave, and opens up new avenues to observe the world, and helps me personally understand things that go on in the world that maybe I thought I knew about before but had really no clue about. And also because I've lived in different parts of the world and visited many countries and interacted with so many random strangers from different cultures, that my perspective is very unique. And then adding YouTube on top of that really does put me in this unusual place where if I'm not personally trying to work on my own issues and then direct the next most closest thing being the issues and relationship I have with Steph, if I'm not doing those first, I'm not trying to put out the best person I can be. And I've been working on myself, and I've been looking inward, and I've had the time to do it because I don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. and go to teach 5-6 classes a day and then come home at 5 p.m. and then run to the grocery store, and then I don't have any time to think I gotta cook and then go to bed early because I'm tired and wake up and do it all over again. Because instead I get to plan my time out when I need to work really hard on videos and planning videos and editing and all the things that go along with YouTube, and then of course fielding lots of emails for painting inquiries, but I still can do it on my own time. I have more time to self-reflect and work on my relationship with Steph. And that was the point I was making earlier, is now that I feel like I've mostly worked out the major things that were troubling my relationship with Steph the most at this point, I'm now so much more able to see what is happening when people throw hate at me. It's so minor and petty, and yet the people that are doing it think they have a big effect, and really they're just showing their lack of energy and their vulnerabilities, because they don't have the ability to look inward because maybe they don't have the time because they're busy working or whatever. But recently there's been more things I've had to deal with outside of my relationship with Steph that if I hadn't gotten to the point where I am now with my job, my relationship with Steph, I think I would just go nuts. And I just want to share that perspective, that it doesn't make me go nuts. We have gotten a lot of different bullshit thrown at us recently, and not even just internet related. That shit just makes me smile. Like, I don't know where people get off thinking that they're going to make a impact on me that's going to throw me off or get me down, because if anything, I'm the one that's gonna get in my way first. I'm the one that's gonna mess up my own life, irregardless of somebody writes something in a comment or they actually do something in real life. There's no way ever that anyone can do anything that is going to derail my focus and my goal of being the best person I can be, being the best husband I can be, and then after that, putting out the best content on YouTube, helping Steph be the best artist she can be, and just trying to be purely happy. And this world is complicated, and this world is difficult, and it's really challenging to be a human. And you never quite get there. It's the process, it's not the destination, it's the journey. But it's also really important that we identify what is it that makes us upset? What is it that makes us feel good and feel bad? Until recently, I think anybody could have done something and it would just throw off my day, and the rest of the day would just be skewed in the wrong direction. My internal emotions would be unmanageable. And these days, that's not the case. We had some bullshit today, and look at me, I'm just filming a video, and I'm trying to put out a positive message for anybody who's still watching this, because we need to be there for each other. And I want to be there for as many people as I can, and the reach on our vlog channel, which this video is getting uploaded on, is smaller than the reach on our main channel. But if I put this on the main channel, it doesn't match because we do all Korean stuff. It's possible for everyone to deal with the problems in your life by looking inward and figuring out your own internal emotions first. And if you can really listen to the voice in your head and what is going on with you, you can then deal with the outside world way more easily. And I never realized that until I really focused on myself and focused on my relationship with Steph. Getting those two things right has helped me get to the point where I feel like I can deal with anything now. So if you're still watching this, thank you for joining me on this, and thank you for subscribing to our channel, and thank you for supporting Steph and I on our journey now that we've left Korea and we are in a different place, because there's been a lot of challenges, but it's also been really good to have a bigger house and get a second cat and be closer to our families after living overseas for so many years. Thank you for being a supporter of ours. I love you guys, and I wouldn't say it unless I meant it. It's hot in this car, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching. Click the like button if you got anything from this. Share this video if you feel like it will do any difference for anyone. And I'm at the gas station. I'm gonna get some gas. That's it, I'm out of here. Hasta luego.